Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday fun day. I do not know how it's already Sunday. I was telling Trevor this morning, I said, gosh, it doesn't feel like you had 4 days off. We already have to go driving tomorrow. Good morning, Brioni. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Trees. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Renee. Hi, Miss Linda Baker. I know, December 1st. Hi, Angela. Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Hi, Sue. Aw, thanks, Trees. Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Della. Hi, Judy Stalker. I know. I thought I was going to be late, but then I was like, well, I'm not late. So I changed it. Hi, Wendy Martin. Hi, Angel. How's it going? Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Lori Burdick. I thought it was going to be half an hour late. I really did. But then I was like, oh, I got this. Oh, I can make it on time. So I figure better to go late and then, schedule it at regular time and then be late. So better to do it that way. Hi, Carol. So yeah, today was Trevor's birthday. Can you believe it? 23 years old. This is so bananas to me. Troy's 24, Trevor's 23. I don't know what's happening. I'm sitting here with about 4 feet of snow, but oh, really? You guys got that much snow? Wow. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Holy cow. Have you guys had snow that is stuck? You guys don't usually have snow like that, right? I feel like there's a lot of hair over here and like no hair over here. So I can't, it makes my head look lopsided. Hi, Gail. Well, I'm not ready for you. See you in a few. Okay, see you later. You're probably the only one who noticed that it was at 1:30. You're probably the only one. Nobody else probably even noticed, Sue. It dumped on us in like 3 days. Oh, it's funny because when I was there visiting Nicole, I was talking to her about the snow and, does it usually stick? And she's like, yeah, no, not really. It's barely ever, that she couldn't remember the last time that snow actually stuck. And then now you guys got 4 feet of snow. That's crazy. 53, 50, 47, and 39. Aw. 53, 50, 47, 39. They're fairly close too. Yeah. See, so Trevor's 23, Troy's 24. So November 11th is Troy, and then today, December 1st, is Trevor. So they're really close. Really, really close. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Luann. Hi, Nancy Church. We're supposed to get between 5 to 8 inches today till Tuesday. Golly. How are you, Luann? And hi, Nancy Church. Hi, Tina. All right. So I will be honest, time does go by so fast. So I didn't come on Friday. I lost track of time. But besides that, I really think that I'm getting that burnout. So I'll be completely honest with you guys. I'm not feeling the crafting. I was like, man, with the store stuff going on, with work stuff going on, crafting every day, I was feeling really bad burnout. So I actually did lose track of time on Friday and was like, you know what, I'm just not going to go on because there's just no way. And then, Saturday, obviously I was here with Dina. And then last night I was like, man, I've got to figure out what I want to do tomorrow. And then I was like, God, I'm not feeling it. I don't know, I don't have anything that I want to do. And then I seen something, and all of a sudden I got really like excited to do this. So thankfully, because if you're a crafter, you probably know or have experienced that burnout feeling before. Maybe not if you don't do lives and stuff often, when you feel like you always have to come up with something and you always have to craft. And I can see it in my crafts the last month or two. I haven't been super excited about what I've done. And that just, you know, I go through these phases. A lot of the times I can work through them and then I'll get excited about something. But, you know, these last couple months have been a little bit of a struggle. But then last night, for whatever reason, this really got me, I got excited. So give yourself some grace. Thanks, Luann. Hi, Kathy Nappick. Hi, Leah. Thanks, Marlene. I survived. You survived. Hi, Mrs. King. Yeah, so hi, Anna. So anyways, you know, there's a little bit of a struggle because you know, I feel the burnout, but then also I also do feel better when I do get on here with you guys and talk with you guys, but I can't just sit here and talk all the time, you know, the whole time. That's not what everybody is here for. So, and it gets hard, but I have noticed, you know, I would say the last 2 months, my crafts in my eyes have been very subpar, very off my game. There hasn't been anything that I've done really, maybe the nativity scene that I was excited about. But other than that, I have not been happy with anything that I've been doing. And but yesterday when I was looking in my craft room, and I think that's a lot of it too, is my craft room is an absolute horrifying mess. Like my craft room, I used to be able to go in there and walk around and look at everything and all of my substrates and all of my silver and be like, ooh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But right now with the shipping supplies from the store and the Christmas and Thanksgiving stuff, I can't even walk in there, and that's driving me nuts. But when I walked in there yesterday, and as I was boot scooting around in there, I seen the cross that I had picked up a long time ago. And this is just the ornate whitewashed cross, and I believe it's from Hobby Lobby. It's got some weight to it. We appreciate all the work. What happened? Hi, Gilda. We appreciate all that you teach us, and your work is beautiful. Oh, thank you. And so, hi, Patty. You have to take care of yourself like any Mary Casey. You can come just talk anytime you want. We all need breaks, Terry. Oh, thank you. Guys are the best. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Deborah. So what I was thinking about doing, what I was thinking is, so this is Teresa Renee's, the gift, right? What I wanted to do is, I don't know if you guys can see because it's pretty big. This is one of those humongous frames from Hobby Lobby. It's just a wooden frame. So I wanted to put the cross here on this side. I want to put the gift. I want to put basically Mary and the baby Jesus, right? I want to put that on this side. I did cut some trim already, and probably didn't grab the number. 743, I think I saw on one of these. I think 745. So I do have a Would You Bin discount. It's WB. Oh gosh, WB. That's not my discount. That was the other one. My discount code is TERI10 with the percentage sign. So I always have a Would You Bin discount for you guys. So what I'm thinking about doing is I want to put this trim around the outside. And I like this trim because if you see the her veil, if you see the folds in her veil, that's kind of what the folds reminded me of. So we're going to put this trim on the outside. Then in here, we're going to I'm going to take the rice paper, put it here, and then we will blend the background into just this color. I'm not going to match the drapery over here. We're going to blend out this color all the way. Then what I was thinking, and it's kind of funny because as I was waiting for you guys to come on, I seen Laurel's Christmas tree. And that was kind of my idea is, which is beautiful, by the way, Laurel. I wanted to get some of, because I actually pulled out some hymnals as well. I was thinking about a bunch of different things to do, but I think we're going to go with the gilded. So this one is What Child Is This? And I'm thinking about putting a little bit of the transfers behind the cross. We won't get it all. I'm not going to do it all in one piece. It'll just be like little peaks of it behind the cross. So that's what my tinking is. Juicy! Oh, thank you. I understand you being hard on yourself. I am that way too with myself, but please give yourself grace. I hope you know what a beautiful person you are. Oh, thanks, Anna. Okay, so let me, before I forget, I'm going to just, I don't know. That was like that, so we'll take out the other. Now, I did reinforce the back of this. If you guys have ever gotten these frames from Hobby Lobby, you will know that they really are horrible with putting that backing on. So I did take a stapler gun and reinforce the backing with a bunch of nails because, like I said, this cross has got some weight to it. So I do not want the cross on there and then the backing, it pulls away from the backing. And I actually think I'm going to go in. You guys know how like on the canvases, they put the corners on the canvas so it doesn't have that bend. I think I'm going to reinforce this as well. So I think what I'll do first is we'll put the woodgie bin on quickly and then we'll get on the rice paper. But I didn't want to sit and make everybody suffer through having to cut the woodgie bin and all of that stuff. Oh, it is on this one, 7:45. So let's get that on here. I love your tinking. So I think we're just going to use some Tite Bond Quick and Thick. So always heat up before and after. So anyhow, I seen a lot of you yesterday, but how was everybody's holiday? Or if you don't celebrate, how was your weekend? I cannot believe we've had 4 days off. I can't believe that we haven't had to go into work for 4 days, or I've had to drive Trevor for 4 days. It just doesn't seem okay. I know this board is really big, but I'm just going to flatten these down so we can miter the corners. And you know, when you're doing these like this, make sure you have the little whooshies going the right way, because you know I'm bound to put them backwards. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Carol. You had a great Thanksgiving. Yay. I so wanted to be with you on Turkey Day, but family time did not allow. Oh, that's okay. Hi, Helena. Hi, Kaylee girl. Yeah. How many of you are still eating leftovers? I talked about this yesterday with Dina. I'm not a real big fan of leftovers. Now, I can eat leftover desserts. Those are leftovers, desserts. But I'm not a real big, like, meal leftover. Even if I take food home from, like, a restaurant or something, it's rare that I will eat the leftovers. It's very rare. I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of leftovers. All right. So when you miter, as always, you're going to go right on top of the other. Make sure when you're doing something like this that you've got your trim flat and lined up, right? And then you never want to cut your woodgie bin when it is cool. So you want to make sure it's nice and warm. What is leftover dessert? I've never heard such a thing, right? So, oddly enough, the cheesecake that I made we still have some. So, I've been having a piece of cheesecake every day, which is so not good, but oh well. Oh well. Okay, and then we're gonna take off the top and take off the bottom, and then you have your corner, and then we will do it again. Let's do this side over here. Same thing. So we'll make sure our corners are where they need to be over there, and then let's heat up this side. And I want to make sure these are all going the right way. Hi, Teresa. My husband yells at me because I don't eat leftovers. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Cindy. I'm not a fan. So did you ship me a piece of cheesecake? You and Vicky with this chip and cheesecake stuff. Vicky made me laugh yesterday. She was like, it's okay if it gets all mangled in the box. I have spoons. I was like, ooh. I think there's only like 2 or 3 pieces left of the cheesecake. All right, let's heat up this corner. Make sure I get the one underneath too, and then we'll cut that off. Helena, thank you so much for the stars. Helena, did you get your sparkling blue? Did you get that replacement? All right, and then same thing. We're just going to, and you guys know, you just follow that corner, right? And then just cut from the corner, just cut it. I'm kind of at a funky angle, but all right. Oh, that's not cut good at all. Hold on a minute. There we go. All right. And then we have that one. And then, let's see. Let's just turn it. And then we'll do the bottom, top, whatever. Actually, no, this is I left the little cardboard on the sawtooth hanger up here so I don't mess that up and put the cross and whatnots on the wrong sides. All right, hold on. This miter down here got a little funny. So let's fix this. The one where I said I'm cutting it at a funny angle. Hi, Beth. Hi, Margaret. You didn't have leftovers? You didn't have a traditional meal? All right. Hold on a second. This one got really funny. So that's another reason why I always cut these really, I cut them big just in case I need to do any adjustments. I have more than enough woodjebin. So I know you guys can't see it because it's off camera, but I'm just recutting this corner. And it was literally just a little bit. Okay, now let's get this last piece on. And then, well, see, I was already going to put it the wrong way. So I will tell you guys, we were a little sneaky this morning. So I could not sleep for nothing. I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning and came downstairs and laid on the couch, which is always a bad idea because of my back. I know better than that, but anyways, so I came downstairs, laid on the couch at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was waiting for Trevor to get up because I wanted Trevor to get all of his gifts and everything open before the boy got up because, you know, y'all, he would have wanted, you know, gifts too. And I would have felt bad because he didn't, it's not his birthday. His birthday already passed. So, anyway, so when Trev got up, I, you know, told him, happy birthday. You want to open your presents now? It's like, okay. I don't even think both of his eyes were open. He had just come down the stairs and sat on the couch with me, and I was like, you want to open your presents now? But I just feel bad because Troy, you know, he doesn't. I mean, he would have sat there just fine, y'all, but, you know, he would have been giving me those looks like, where's mine, Mom? And I would have felt horrible. Thank you for sharing how you have been feeling. I'm over here thinking what a Wonder Woman. Oh, no. I'm definitely not a Wonder Woman. If you're talking to me, I hope. Are you talking to me, Phyllis? Phyllis probably like, I'm not even talking to you. No. And then, you know, a lot of it is I don't, you know, like I said, I very much enjoy coming on here and talking with you guys and spending time with you guys, but I do hit that creative wall. And then I don't want to let anybody down, you know, by not coming on because, you know, I know it's not just me, but you guys, you know, I enjoy seeing you guys chatting with each other and catching up with each other too. And, you know, but sometimes it's just gets a little hard as far as, you know, and it's not even that it's not that I don't want to create. It's like, gosh, I don't know what to do. And nothing has been, you know, you have a standard for yourself. And I'm like, golly, my stuff has been janky. All right, so let's get these on here. You are talking to me. Okay, good. We can't get away from leftovers. My mom faces us some on Thanksgiving and then wants to give us more today. Dennis heard you say you don't like leftovers, Terry. He laughed and said, she must be your relative. You don't. Thank you, son. You don't like leftovers either, Drucy? Oh my goodness, Luann. Thank you so much for the stars, Luann. All right, so hopefully that doesn't annoy you guys. I'm going to leave I don't mean Onyx. I mean my dryer. I'm going to leave my dryer on, my heat gun, for a minute so I don't have to keep turning it on and off. I'm going to take some Type On Quick and Thick. I always tell you guys you want to use wood glue. You don't want to use hot glue just because it won't lay flat. There isn't anything wrong. It's not going to be flat because, you know, hot glue gives you that height. So that's the only reason why hot glue is not recommended. I know sometimes in a pinch, you know, you might have to use it or whatnot, but you really, really should use a wood glue, whatever wood glue you like. All right, so we're going to get this on here. I have a different brace on today. If you guys realize, it's the one I usually wear is either the bed one or the one, it's a black one. This one, it really is, man, it's really not letting my hand move. Not big on leftovers, but now I can say I love leftover desserts. That's the only leftovers I like are desserts. I'm telling you. You guys have never heard of leftover desserts? Hi, baby. Oh, and that's another thing. So I was looking at Troy's phone this morning. He has cracked his phone. Thank you, baby boy. Thank you. So, I'm going to have to get Troy a new phone. Because somehow, some way, somewhere, some point, he cracked this one. And it's one of the, like, and I, no. The heat gun is on, Mama. The heat gun is on, Pops. No. Hold on, baby boy. Mommy will let you help me in just a second. You're going to get yayas, Pops. It's hot. That's specifically why I don't leave it on. Hey, Mom, it shouldn't be on. Huh, Pops? I'm sorry. All right. So we're just going to get these butted up in. There you go. You guys. Whoa. You guys can see. We'll get the glue. Hold on, Papas. Hold on. Son, you're making me nervous now. Yeah, it's Trevor's birthday. It's Troy's baby brother's birthday. Troy. I know, Pops. Hold on, bud. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Okay, Mommy will take her medicine because you say so. I know. You're so bossy. I said I know. I'll get it. See, look. Thank you. You're the bestest. I don't know if they know that it's Trevor's birthday tomorrow or today at work. I should have sent him some balloons or something, but I don't know if that's allowed. You know, I don't want to get him in trouble. I don't guess if they would care the type of company they are. Renee, thank you so much for the stars. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate it. You guys know you don't have to do that. Okay, so you guys know I have a really big pet peeve about my Would You Been not making contact with the edges, if that little gap, I can't not handle that gap. So if that is happening, just heat it up and then, squeeze it. Even if you notice it, happening after you've gotten everything down and everything, you feel like you're already done, you can heat it up again later if you notice that gap has happened. All right. I was trying to apply a transfer to plastic. Do I put a binding primer on the transfer? No. Unless you're wanting to paint the plastic, like let's just say, for instance, it's a plastic bauble. Unless you're wanting to paint the bauble a different color, you don't have to put a primer down. No, plastic and glass, you don't need to do anything to it before you put down a transfer. Just be careful and make sure you know exactly where you want that transfer to go, because unlike most surfaces, glass and plastic, as soon as your transfer makes contact, it's going to stick. And there's no turning back once it sticks. Oh, I don't, you didn't get notified, Tina? Are you on Telegram? Hi, Cynthia Diane. Hi, Debbie Walker. How are you? Good to see you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Lori. Hi, Candace. Carol, what do you guys? Thank you guys so much. Phyllis. Guys, thank you so much for the stars. You guys sent me stars on when it was Georgia's birthday. You guys sent stars on Trevi's birthday. I'm gonna give them to Trevi Jordan. I'm gonna get all the stars to Trevi Jordan. Huh. Trevi Jordan will probably say just buy Toy Toy phone case. Uh-oh. PT time. Hi, beautiful Candace. Terry, language is addictive. Why? What did I do now? I didn't even say anything yet, did I? Okay, then we have our last one, and that's going to fit in there. It's good. It's good. It's going to fit in there snug as bug in a rug. I don't know. Love you too, Bubbas. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. All right, let's get a little bit more over here, and then we could be done. What would you be? It'll be good. It's good. It's good. Okay, let's get our last piece on there. And I always say this piece is fitting in there very nicely. But if for some reason when you're putting your last piece in and you know, it's a little off somewhere, just heat up your wood you bin. It'll move for you. You guys sending so many stars. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I always send it 15 minutes before. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right. So I can see I got a little. I don't like that at all. Oh, that's going to drive me bananas. Bananas. All right. Let's get this down. I can see up in here, there's like a little gap in between. So I'm going to make a mess and wiggle my brush in there. And then I'm going to wipe off that from the wood. And then I'm going to heat that up. I can't, that little gap that's happening. There we go. Like I said, if you just heat it, it will go back down. You might have to get a little bit of glue up there, but all right, it's good. There we go. And then we changed the frame from just being a plain Jane wood, you know, to now it's got a little bit of something. Okay, so let's get all of these wood chippies out of here. Oh, this is the top. See, that's why I left the little thing on there. Okay, so although it's got that whitewash, hey, what happened? Moving things, you see? Although it's got that whitewash going on, I am going to paint it because, for one, there's little dark spots, and this one is going to be right kind of like near her face. Yeah, see, it's right on her cheek. If you guys can see that, I don't like that at all. So we're going to paint this all white. And then we will go in and do the decoupage and all the other good stuff. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I don't I don't rely on getting I don't rely on getting notifications from the book for anyone. And now I can't even see when anybody's gone live anymore, not on my phone. I have to go searching for them. So I only rely on Telegram. It's really bananas. All right, so we're just going to take the Waverly plaster. And usually I get a little willy-nilly when I'm painting. In here, I get all up on the outside. I'm going to try to keep it a little more controlled today because, like I said, I want to do a color match of the background that's surrounding her, that's giving her like that halo. But we need to make sure that that is gone, because especially where it is on her face. So yeah, you really, you know, I send out the invites sometime. Well, when I remember, I send out the invites on Facebook, which sometimes helps, because if you click on them that, you know, you're interested or you're going, it's supposed to notify you 15 minutes before. But if I don't send out those invites, I don't know that it even, if you don't go to the event and click it on your own, I don't know if it will, what it does. But I just know for me, I don't get reminders for anybody unless they're on Telegram. All right, so let's dry this a little bit, and then I want to go over it one more time. All right. Guys, 24 days and it's Christmas. "15 minutes into creative hour?" Well, that's not very helpful. So creative hour is already going on and then you get a notification from the book? That's not helpful at all. Jeez. Thanks, book. All right. So I'm just going back where those few like little knots were. Again, I know I'm not getting out to the edges, but it's okay because we're going to paint that darker anyways. I'm more so just worried about this area here. That knot specifically. Okay, let's clean that so it doesn't get all kind of cray. All kind of cray. Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? But your inner alarm is already set? Yeah, I can't either. It's just, I don't, oh gosh. I'm not even mentally prepared to go out and get all of the Christmas decorations out from the the garage to decorate that. Oh. This is how it was last year. I was bad about it last year too. And I was like, oh, maybe next year it'll be better. Do you guys have your Christmas trees up? Did you guys put your Christmas trees up? I know some of us were saying after Thanksgiving is when we do it. So, like, did you guys do that yet? Already, I mean? Not even yet. Okay, we're going to take the edgings off from her. It's so bad, y'all. Gosh. And I love the decorations, right? I love all of the beautiful, like, Christmas lights and decorations and all of that things. But, oh, my bananas. Getting that all out of the garage, packing up all of the other stuff, unpacking all of the Christmas stuff, putting that all out for in 24 days. It'll be over just like that. And then I got to pack it all back up and put it all back away. Ah! What's happening? How did this happen? So right now, I'm just taking off just the white borders. But then I'm going to rip a little more so it's just not perfectly square. Well, I don't know. I may or may not. We'll see. Because what we'll do is we'll decoupage this down. We're going to sand out the edges. And then I want to paint the backdrop, the color that's up here. Don't feel bad, Terry. I have not yet. My son keeps nagging me. See, how old is your son now? And I almost feel like I can get away with it a little bit more this last year because, you know, the boys are older. But then I feel bad because that's not fair to Troy because Troy knows when all of that stuff goes out. He knows, you know, he knows when all the presents are out and stuff like that, that there's going to come a day where he gets to open all of these presents. He doesn't necessarily know Christmas, but, you know, so I just feel like, oh, my decorations are buried in storage behind my plethora of totes. I know, see? It is. Patty, your pink tree. You don't have your pink tree up yet, Patty? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just take off. And I'm just gonna pull where I see some of the longer fibers. We're going to see that long fiber right there? You definitely don't want to pull that because that's going to pull all the way in through here and pull all of that color. Okay, let's get our board. Make sure I have the top. That's the top. And so she's going to go there. I'm just going to put this on here for now so I make sure that I get them on there properly. Let's move you over a little bit. Then we're going to take my Scullygigi and let's take a soft brush. I'm in the process of putting up my 8.5 foot tall artificial tree, one limb at a time. Oh gosh. We haven't had a tree in years. I've worked in retail and it sucks the holiday right out of you. Yeah, I get that, Catherine. I can see how that. how that would be. All right, I have a new bottle, but look at the top is broken. This one has been sitting upside down forever, so let's see if we can get the last bits of that out before I start using the new bottle. Okay, so I want this right there. I must be hard on the caps because that one's broken right there too. And as always, we're just going to do these. I see something white up here in my corner of my eye. I can see it. And we're just, no. Just going to work it in sections in case it goes a little crooked. I can lift it. Okay. I'm going to let that fall. I'm just going to use my squeegee to lay that down and then to get the product under it to go down smooth. Hi, Kimberly. I just bought a pink tree as a secondary and not sure if I should keep it or not. I love pink so much, but wonder about being practical. I bet it would be, it's going to be really pretty though, when it's all, you know, up and decorated with the lights and everything. All right. Don't need that much product, Terry. Shimani. Well, let's just do this for right now. There we go. Okay. Let's get. Remember, lay your edging and everything flat. Because we're going to sand those areas so that way we can blend that background. Okay. Because this is a flat surface, if you wanted to, you know, use your iron and do that technique on there, you could. You could do whatever you like. Okay, and then if you notice, I just keep strategically didn't put it on the edges because I want to do sanding on there to get those to lay flat. But being the fact that I had all of this on my hand, I'm just going to put our little bit of protective in through the middle there. And then let's dry that. And then I'm going to take a 320 and we're going to sand off all the edges. Yeah, I think it's going to be really pretty. So we'll put, like I said, we have the, I have some of the one, you know, the King is Born. I have some of that left too. So we'll see what but it's just going to be little peaks of it behind here. I'm just going to make sure that the edges are dry. You don't want to do any sanding Just like you don't want to do any cutting to your rice paper when it's wet, right? It'll just pull and ruin it. So let's get my 320s. I found a bag of garland and some light, so that's what I'll put up. Simple and effective. That's very, yes, see? And like back here, I have like a little Christmas tree, right? I have a little stocking. So I'm like, well, if you need a little bit of Christmas, go in the filming area. That's mean. That's so mean. All right. So, of course, this part's not the fun part, but necessary. We just need to dry this. Hi, Laura Brown. I know it is, right? Put a little twinkling. I'll do on the nativity scene. I'll do a little, you know, it does the little flashes, and I do need to get out, like at least the village though, and put it on the table, so that way we have someplace to put the presents. Again, I know that you know Nick Shirley's not going to care. Trevor, he's not feeling it either, but we got to do something for the Troy boy because all right. So when you're doing this, you can feel with your fingers that the transition is it's rough, right? You can feel the paper. So when you paint and, you know, we go to paint the background, you're going to see where that paper is. So if you just take the edges and you want to leave room around whatever you're doing, especially like, you know, down through here, we're going to get some of her dress, right? So you want to leave room because you have to take into account that you're sanding some of that paper. So we wouldn't want to close that halo all the way up to here because then we would, you know, be standing off the veil or head dressing or whatever. So as always, you're taking the edge of the paper and pulling out. You're not sanding this way. And you'll be able to feel right away with your fingers if the transition is gone. I will say you don't want to use a very low grit because you're not trying to tear your paper. You're not trying to, you know, sand off the color that you put down. We're literally just trying to knock down that feeling, that transition. It's going to take a minute, but it's going to be worth it. When you do see me going back and forth, I'm nowhere near the paper. I can see some of the glue, and I'm just sanding the glue off. That's true, Tina. It could help the little creative block. I think it's a lot of things that's happening though. It's not just, it's a lot of things happening. Like I said, my craft room being the way it is it's horrible. Literally Troy has taken over in there. But I haven't even sat at that table in my craft room and I don't know how long and done anything in there. Because I can't with all the clutter and the mess. I cannot. There's pumpkins everywhere. There's shipping supplies everywhere. It's just, outrageous. Horrible. Like, cry me a river. I know. Oh, I've seen that reel. He does a bunch of cool things. He did. I seen that reel where he did that. He just put he used the corner and he did it in the corner like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. He did a couple of really cool things on that reel. I keep going back to this area because you guys can't see it, but I got real willy-nilly with the decoupage, the glue. So it kind of came out pretty far. So it's not even the paper that's bumpy. It's a little bit of the glue, but it's all right. I'm sure there's a bunch of ideas on Pinterest that have quick and easy, Christmas decorations. And then I told you guys I was, the first thing I was thinking about when we moved in here was, we can have a Christmas tree, yada, yada, yada. And then I started getting nervous about the Christmas tree because Lord knows Onyx eats everything, as we've discovered on Thanksgiving. Oh, gosh, thank goodness she just brought it in and she didn't. Oh, never mind. Anyways, I don't want her, messing with the bulbs or anything on the tree. Or obviously, I probably wouldn't put any bulbs down low enough where she can get it, but she does things. She cray. Now every time I go outside, I'm always nervous, to look on the ground, and because the pigeons are everywhere here. They hide underneath the solar panels, so sorry guys, we're almost done. I know this is so entertaining. We're almost done. Just got this bottom half here. Hi Beth, how are you? A jump rope? I don't know, but that reel, he showed like 5 or 6 different ways to do like a tree in like a couple of seconds, 30 seconds or so. Couple of different ways to make a tree so simple. And all right, so we're just gonna go around again. Just take a kind of go around and feel. Make sure that to touch you don't feel anything. Okay, now let's get some paint and then match that the best we can. I'm good. How was your holiday? All right, so I need to get a couple colors out here. So if you can see, there's a lot of green in there. Hey, so I need to get some of my, where's my mud? Mud. And then pull out some other. I don't know. You know how this goes. Just gotta play. I know I have a new earthy brown. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Okay. How come you always fold back my rug, Onyx? Why? All right, let's get some. So I want to take the color that's basically here and make that all the background. You fell? How did you fall? I have toy mice on the bottom area of my tree for the cats. Oh, goodness. How did you fall, Miss Beth? And are you okay? Good grief, ma'am. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Sore and scratched up on my left elbow real good, but I'll be okay. Oh, my goodness. You need a wood owl statue on the roof to shoo away the pigeons. Will that work? I don't know. Golly, I have to get up there. That's really high. And you didn't even get the green, you bozo. Will that work? Just putting a wooden owl up there? Because Lord only knows, there are tons and tons of them. They're on everybody's roof. Everybody's roof. And they make the solar panels so dirty that it's aggravating. So aggravating. And the people are always coming by here, like, trying to, they leave their cards, solar panel cleaners and this, that, and the other. Because it's just, there's billboards on the freeways for the solar panel cleaners, because it's bad in this area. The first thing I said when we came out here, like, holy guacamole, there's so many pigeons. And they hide underneath the solar panels. They make the solar panels so dirty, which, that's not good. The whole purpose of the solar panels is we'd have to get somebody to get up there and put it up there if that does work, because, man. Okay, I'll have to take you guys out there one day. And then I'm always having to spray because, they leave all of their droppings, and I don't want the dogs to. I don't know if that's good for the dogs. I don't think it is. So I always have to spray off the backyard because I don't want the dogs like licking that, or I think I talked to Nicole about that, and it's not good for them or even for us to breathe in that stuff. So it's aggravating. If your tree is pre-lit, let Troy decorate. Hi, Pops. Yeah, but all of these houses have solar panels, and they just go from one house to the next, one house to the next. So, well. And we will add in another color to, like, finish off that halo out there. But right now we're just going to get this. What is that now? You found a new something? A new kind of phone? Tablet something? No, Pops. Don't step on her. Because right now, like, it'll rain or whatever, and it's still not enough to really wash it off very well. We're going to need to have them come out and wash. I just realized something. And then also with her, I didn't know, I have a bunch of would you bin out here. I didn't know if we should do like some pretty like framing around the two of them. Like get some would you bin pieces and frame them. I thought that might be pretty, but I don't know. We'll have to see once we get it all painted and down what we think about framing them out. Just spritzed it with a little bit of water so the paint would move. And I'm not having to put so much paint down because I can see it's getting a very thick amount because I'm having to put so much down because it's soaking into the panel. I'll fix the halo around them in just a minute. I gotta change brushes for that. Yeah, Renee, our house, yeah, it's all solar panels. Okay, baby. You changed your shirt? Oh, Tom. You weren't feeling the shirt that Mom put on for you? Hmm? That's the one with the long sleeves, Hocus. Pops, don't step on her. So yeah, the solar panels are great because you know your electricity bill is nothing, but you almost wonder how much better it could be, you know, when they're clean. Of course, it would be better. So I don't know. You got to go get the brush for me. Your hair is all crazy because you changed your shirt. I don't know because we moved in May, so I don't know like when they had them cleaned last. If they cleaned them right before or have they since, you know. Troy, stop, son. She's gonna trip you. Onyx, let him walk. Troy, Onyx. You guys are so great. You're so crazy. You're so crazy. Oh, okay, thanks, Deborah. Hi, Roxanne. Finally in Ohio. When does your stuff get there? Okay. And get a smaller brush. You can't even see because I moved it. Okay. I'm going to use a smaller brush and then I'm going to close up the halo around them a little bit. There's quite a few people in Ohio. That's not even the thorn. Hold on. I'm trying to find another color. You know, when Troy came in here and took out all of my paints and took inventory, so now all of the paints that I use often go to the bottom. And then all of the other ones, they're all reversed now. All right, so bring out some of the thorn. And I'm going to get paint all over my hands, but that's okay. What? That's what I want. Huh? I'm excited about something. So Trev, one of the things that Trev wanted was like a laptop screen. So when they go, you know, they have to go off property, he can have a screen for his laptop. And yeah, he opened all his, stuff before Troy came downstairs. So he goes, Mom, do you think Troy's going to get any of this? And I was like, yeah. Oh, Kimberly, I'm in California. I'm in Northern California. But there's quite a few folks that are on here and that I know that are all in Ohio. Yeah, I told Trevor, I said, you better take that. Anything electronic, your brother is going to get it. I also thought it might be pretty to do the LaBlanche mold, the frame mold around them. Oh my goodness. Yep, we're really far away from each other, aren't we? Can't get any further than that. Okay. Thank you, Sue. And then, you could always bring that in as close or as far as you want. That's totally up to you. But since you've gotten the paper down and sanded the paper, you don't see the beginning or the ending to it. So we can frame it out however we want. All right, let's dry that a little bit and then see how we want to work with that frame, or if we want to frame it in with what. Hi, Mymera. Because like I said, we could do some widget bin around it, or I'll show you guys the LaBlanche mold. I can't hear you. Don't forget what? I know. I was thinking about that. You gave me only till today. Where to put them? Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'll look. Because I need to look in my other room too. Because that room is such a mess. That's what I was just talking about. Okay. Okay. So we've got a little bit. We've got this. Making sure all of that is good. And I think it's hard for you guys to tell, but there's a little bit of all three colors running through. It's not just a solid color. I know it's hard to tell on camera. It looks like it's a solid mud gray, but it's not. You did? I did not know you left me a voice message. I will have to look at it. I did not get a voice message from Mara. What the heck? What the heck? What the heezy weezy? Okay, so this is the LaBlanche mold that I was talking about that I think would be pretty to frame that out. So remember, that will be there. It should dry it. We're going to have little peaks of the song come through on there. So let me dry this and see what did I just touch that has nothing but paint on it. Because holy guacamole, it is all over my hands. Let's put these in the water because that was a nightmare. Hold on, y'all. Good gravy. Look. Shimony. And then we can frame her out, frame the two of them out. But I think what we will do is lay down the gold transfer first. Because like I said, the gold transfer is just going to sit behind it. Obviously, we're going to have to put a top coat on and let that dry because there's quite a bit of paint on here. So we might not. We'll see. We'll play because we still have to paint the trim and all of that too. Hi, Miss Kathy. I hope you did too. Then I will show you all what the framing will look like. Hi, Betty, and I need to go in and paint that inner lip too, but I don't know what color we're going to do it because of the outside here. I really like the color. No, it's hard to tell, but there's a few different colors going on in there. So for right now, I am just going to, I don't know, look at it. I don't understand. There's paint on something. It's probably going to get all over me. I'm trying to decide what varnish I want on here. If I want to just do a matte varnish on here for right now, I think I am going to just do the matte varnish on here. Because, yeah. All right. We are going to just take the, we're just going to take the mat and go over this. Now I'm doing this, well, you always want to varnish number one, but we need to get this on here and let this all sit and do its thing before we even think about putting the transfers on. So we'll let this sit. We might even have to do the transfer tomorrow. We'll see. You don't want to try to put your transfers on when your surface is wet. Now, when I say wet, you might say, well, no, it's dry to touch. Yeah, but you got to make sure it's not just dry surface level. It needs to be dry thoroughly. Because you just think about it, when you're rubbing on that transfer, you're not just rubbing lightly on the surface, it's rubbing on, rubbing the entirety of your paint. So if your paint is only dried surface level, not all the way, you're going to have problems with your transfer sticking down. It's not going to stick, and you're going to be sad. All right, so I'm not real concerned about doing the molds in clay because I'm not trying to go on a rounded surface. We're going to go around her. So it's not, I think we can get it. Will be fine going on to doing it with resin to save some time as well. So I'm just going to hit this a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in front of the fan, and then we'll do resin. Yeah, we have more than enough room to frame her out if we wanted to. All right, so we'll let that mat do its thing. I'm going to stand this up right here by the fan. Perfect. All right, let's get this. And then, so this is the frames 2 mold. We'll pour all the pieces. It lets you adjust it, which is really nice. And I have a feeling I just ordered some of the 2-gallon see, I've been hoarding my black resin because I didn't have any more of my 2-gallon jugs. But I just ordered the 2-gallon black and the 2-gallon white. So now I don't have to hoard the black anymore. Okay. Let's get our cups. Oh, yeah. Kimberly, I'm a mixer. So it was olive, decor paint chalky olive, decor paint chalky thorn, and a little bit of earthy brown. And then you can find these at TH Decor. You can click on my link. There is a 20%, 25%. I'm not sure what she's running right now. But yeah, I kind of have a bad habit of just mixing. All right, let's do this. So we're going to pour this frame and have my new mixers now. And then this is the Alumilite. This is just the black fast cast. You guys, I use the black and the white. And it is equal parts. What am I stepping on? It's not a dog. So whenever you do use the black, you know, when you're using the white, you can see because it's cloudy when you mix A and B. So you know when it's gone clear that it's ready. When you're doing the black, it's very hard to tell. So I would say for you to mix it for a good 35, 45 seconds. But that's it, y'all. Because I'm telling you, resin is so super expensive. You sit here and mix and mix and mix. You feel it getting warm. When it's getting warm, it's getting ready to set. And that means you do not have much time. So if you have, you know, little intricate spaces, grab a pipette. A pipette when you're using resin is always great. So you don't have to clean up a bunch of overpour. But if you don't have enough, it's not a big deal. Just mix up some more. It's not going to hurt that you have to add more to your piece. And then I probably have not anything out here. Oh, yeah, I do. I have a bunch of molds over there. And then I always tell you guys, you know, unless you specifically know exactly how much each little casting takes, you should always have extra molds handy so you can pour your overage in. Hi, Jean. Oh, there you go. So now through December 7th, 20% off. Orders over 50 using Cyber 20. All right, so we're just going to finish pouring that little guy. And then these are the little corner connectors. So I'll just push a little bit. All right. All right, there's a little bit left in there, so probably enough to do. There you go. All right. So that won't take long to set up. So now with the cross, though, I'm almost wondering, I don't necessarily care to change the color, but I think I want to go in with some antiquing gel in the umber or the brown and kind of antique it up a little bit, and then we'll put some waxes on. So I'm going to grab the antiquing gel because I don't mind it being that whitewashed color like that. But I do think it being that white like that up against our picture, it's going to look a little strange. So, oh no. Okay. I hope everything's okay, Betty. All right. That's almost set up. We're going to need one more of those for sure because it needs to be the bottom. So, my scale is in my Amazon store. All right, so I am going to take this off because it's going to get super dirty. My hands always get dirty when I use the antiquing gel. So the antiquing gel, you can use full strength, or you can use it by diluting it with a little bit of water. Totally up to you. I still haven't found my picker pen, I don't think. I just need to lift up all of my brushes to see. So this is the brown, and then this is the darker umber. So again, I'm not trying to, we're just going to just give it a little bit of antiquing. All right, so these brushes are in my store. So let's just go around. We're going to take that darker one first, and I'm just going at it full strength. Now, you can do one or two things. Let's turn that way so I don't put my sleeve in there. You can put it, you know, sometimes you guys see I put it on my desk. I mix it with a little bit of water. Or when you get it on here, you can, you know, spritz it with a little bit of water. Or you can use a baby wipe and, you know, wipe it back with your baby wipe. Totally up to you. It's all dependent upon how much you want on there. So I'm taking the darker one first, and we're just going to go around with the umber first. And if you're like, I don't like it. No, it's water-based, so don't freak out. Just go in, spritz it some, get it off with your baby wipe, and then, you know, paint over it or do. You could do whatever you like. Whatever makes your eyes happy. Okay. Now, as always, I always tell you guys, I can't get real close up with my hands. So I am going to take a little bit of a fluffy brush, and I'm going to spritz it with some water. And then I'm going to kind of push that shadow and blend it out. Because I personally don't like when there's just blobs of gel there. I want it to look like a shadow. I don't want it to look like, you know, I put a blob of gel on there. And I will address the rest of the cross with the lighter umber. Right now, I'm just going around it and using the darker one for the shadowing of it. Let's see how there's just a big clump. Just going to move it with the brush. Okay. Now, I told you guys I need one more of these. And I probably, I didn't even pour that one all the way. I can't even see it when I'm sitting like that. I probably am going to need at least two of these. So let's pour the rest of that and pour one more. This, you see what I mean? One's going to be at the top, one's going to be at the bottom, and then we probably need the connectors too. So take a break from the gel for a minute and get these out. When we were talking, Dina was talking yesterday, you know, if you want your resin to be pliable, if you take it out of the mold before it sets, it's very pliable. But once resin sets all the way, it is going to be a little more challenging to get it to bend. You know, that's why I say in a lot of cases, just, you know, the clay is probably your best bet. All right, let's mix a little bit more. I'll just use a different cup because that's probably not dry all the way. Whoops, wrong one. All right, so let's go. So we need all of that again. So that way we can let that set. while we finish the cross. And again, if you're not real comfortable or you feel like you're not quick enough with your resin, don't mix it in the same cup like this. Weigh out part A, then weigh out part B, and then mix them together in a cup. Because when you mix A and B in the same cup like this, that's all cutting your time, right? So again, because this one's black, you can't see when it's mixed clear. So a good 30, 45 seconds, and then that's good. Move it, move it. Move it, move it, move it. Because I just bought these, the other day. The 2-gallon ones are over $100 each. So you don't want to be wasting resin. For sure, no. All right, so let's pour the rest of that since I don't even know. Couldn't even see. So again, you've seen that one was the first pour. It's not going to hurt anything by just pouring it again. Or pouring what you need on top. This is dripping. One thing about these silicone stir sticks, the last ones that I had, I feel like these are a lot thinner. We're going to mix a little bit more. I'll worry about that one when we have, because we need one more of the straight ones. All right, let's go back to this really quick. Hi, Nancy. How are you? All right, so I'm going to take, again, we're just going to go around. So we're using the umber for right up close. Okay. And then just going to take a baby wipe first and then just kind of wipe around it. And then we're going to get our fluffy to really kind of tighten up that shadow. And also move it so it's not, looks like it's a nice shadow and not like there's just a bunch of product that you forgot to wipe. So, I'm just wiping on top of the cross for right now. All right. So we went around that a little bit with the umber, which was the darker one. Your basement? Oh my goodness, that's chilly willy. That's very chilly willy. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of go in with the lighter. That's how it was when I came downstairs at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why. I just couldn't get comfortable. And I didn't want to just keep tossing and turning. So I thought, well, maybe if I go down to the couch, I'll get comfortable, which is silly because of the way my back is, I might get comfortable and fall asleep, but I'm going to pay for it when I wake up because I'm going to be all combobulated and Sure enough, I think I fell asleep for, oh no, was that the wrong color? No, it wasn't. I think I fell asleep for a couple hours, and then sure enough, I was all folded like a pretzel because it was cold down here, and then I was in pain. But I thought for sure with this 4 days off, you know, with Trevor having 4 days off and not having to take him, I was going to be sleeping in and doing all the things. Like, How are you, Christine? I hope everybody had a nice holiday. Hopefully, if you had a 4-day weekend, you got some nice little relaxation time. Hopefully, you got to see some family, eat some good foodsies, have leftover desserts. Hi, Grace. How are you? All right, let's wipe. Again, the more you want off, just, take a baby wipe, spritz it a little more, dilute it, whatever you get to whatever whatever look you're going for. And then we're going to add some wax up on the top here. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be so pretty. But now it, doesn't have that big bright white. And once I put it on the picture, you'll see it's going to blend a lot better. Okay, so now I'm just going to take what's left on my wet wipe and just going to kind of go over the top of the cross. And let's take whatever is on the brush to get into like the bigger spots here. So that behind there, it's not bright white, and then that doesn't look like out of place, right? There we go. I like it. I like it. Let's get our oh, that looks good now that it's dry. Don't know if now you can see the different colors in there. So now you see not bright white. Looks a lot better. All right, so let's get, these should be good. It's good. And then we'll play with the frame and see what we think. I know we're probably going to need one more of these. Maybe. We'll see. I'm thinking so. Oh, that one we definitely need to pour. See, that's not dry. Let's see if this one's dry. That's the satisfying part, right? And pouring resin as you get, when you clean the cup. Oh, yay! You had to work today? Yucky. Well, I'm glad you're able to come on. All right, let's get this. And then we just need a little bit. We just need one more of these and then put a little bit more in there. Okay, so let's just do. All right. Thank you, Leah. Oops. Splish splash. And please don't be better than me. Please wear gloves. And if you're sensitive to smells, I always say I don't smell anything, but please wear your respirator. But, oh boy, getting a willy-nilly with that pour. But you should always wear gloves when you're working with resin. I think that I've used it so much that now I'm too comfortable. And, you know, the safety things that we should all follow, you know, and I have gloves sitting right there in my beautiful glove box holder that I've made. But, you know, just, I always say, be better than me. Don't do what I do. Wear your gloves. Wear your respirator if you need one. All right. Okay, so these are our pieces. Let's put that away. Let's cover these up. I think we're done with these for now. All right. Where's the little toppy thingies to? Am I blind? I mean, I know I'm blind, but usually the little toppers don't disappear. All right. Anyways, oh, they're right here. That's why you goofball. What happened? I love take the resin from the bottom of the cup and use rice papers on it to make cameos. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, so this is our piece. Let's see if I can get our pieces over here. You know why I put an extra table out here? So I have extra room. Yeah. Do you think that works out ever? No. All right. So if we frame her out, I don't think we even need those pieces. Hold on a minute. Because these pieces are if, right? Because it can go just like that. But hold on a minute. Oh, this we didn't need two of them. And it might be pretty like that. But actually this is the bottom. But it's gonna cut too small. Sorry guys. Gotta remember how this frame is. They go in this way. Yeah, they go in this way. So yeah, we will need. Well, okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Trying to decide because this is actually, you guys can even see Terry. There. This can be the bottom, this piece here. And then what we would have to do is, you know, make another one like this. Right? And then the straights this way. after we put in the connectors like that and do it that way? Or do we do the ornate at the top and bottom? Because this isn't a problem here. I would just paint that and close that up, right? Oh, we don't need these when they're like that. It's not quite long enough that way. Why do we have to put that at the bottom? Why couldn't we put two of them on the sides like that? You know? I wish I could. I wish there wasn't a way to extend it out a little bit. I mean, I don't want it to look crazy. Because if it goes like this, it's going to be short. Oh my gosh, why do you have short sleeves on? Your room is probably a mess, huh? Do you guys see what my dilemma is? Here you go, baby. Because I know, baby. If we do, I do like the top and bottom. Now, given I can, I can manipulate this a little bit and pull these out, which it's not a big deal. However, because of where they have, I'm trying to think if I can cut these and reverse these, because this is for, the down, for this, to connect this part. I know, I'm trying to figure out if I could I can get rid of that piece. Because I need it to come out a little further, you see? I don't think that looks, I can cut that piece off so that we wouldn't see, the little notching there. And I have to cut a little bit of that in order for it to be, or what if it went like that on the outside? Hold on, we're gonna make our own frame, right? If that goes out there like that, and then if I make this one come out here, because that's the way that one is, and then it goes, we have to take off a little bit. I think they're supposed to go in. Oh, I don't think it matters. I don't know. But these are different ways. So I have to figure that out. What if I did it like that? We'd obviously have to cut it and manipulate it a little bit, but I think that's pretty, no? I think that's pretty. We would just have to cut off these little bitty bits, the little bits that go on the outside like that. Yeah? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay. I like it. And this will go right here, and it's still enough room. And then we can put all of, see, hey, oh well, there's only one way for it to go. So then we have the one, see this one, it's Born is the King. I think we used some of that. That's why on something. And then I know I have one more, right? Didn't I show you guys? Yes, I do. No, not that one. This one. Yes, this one. What child is this? So what I want to do is tomorrow have little peaks. I mean, since we have this one, we have little peaks of the gold coming out from behind. And then we'll obviously have to paint, you know, paint what needs to be painted here. Oh, no, 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 don't fall out. Right? And then on the cross, I want to come in with some gold wax and do a little bit of gold wax on there. And then we still need to do the outside and the frame. So the frame, we'll have to keep it pretty neutral as well, because we're not trying to go for a big colorful. That won't look right. Yeah, so these little doo-woppers, we'll just cut those off, and then see, and then round them out so that it doesn't, when we paint, it won't be so noticeable. Okay, see, so then that's our piece. Like that. And the same thing down here, because then it gives us a way to come out a little more. These won't be connecting per se, but I mean, unless somebody is all up, you know, unless somebody is like going, hey, how come they're not connecting, and no, you know, oh, way too close to the picture. Okay. Oh, there's really no way. There's no other way for it to go. Yeah, I don't need to take a picture. So then that will go like that. And then well, you know what? I think I'm going to have to, yeah. So I'm going to have to cut off just a little bit here on this, because I think it would look better if it's coming in from that part there rather than, let's just cut off 2 of the dots. So if we cut off 2 from there and then kind of stick it I mean, unless you really knew that it didn't belong that way, I don't think it looks too out of sorts. And this one, the way that this is, all we need to do for this side is kind of round them. Hang on, this one needs to come in. No. Oh, wait a minute. Is it this one that needs to do it? Hold on a minute. I'm trying to match the... It's not going to, right? Because if these are... It's this one. So if that one's that way... Wait a minute. It got to be that way? Yeah, it does. And then that notch there has to be clipped off, right? Yeah, that's right. And then I feel like this one and this one is doing what it's supposed to do. This one and this one is not. What happened here? Am I going crazy? Okay, Della. Did I make 2 of the same one or something? See, these are the... Oh, maybe I did. Why do I have another one? Y'all, what the heck? I'm losing my mind. Where did that other one come from? How come I have so many? Oh, gosh, y'all. I'm like, what is happening to me right now? Holy coogly moogly. Never mind. Never mind. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. What on earth? When did I make 5 of those? Coogly moogly. Terry, you're really losing your mind. No, somehow I had 5 pieces. I mean, yeah, I had 5 corners. Why did I make the extra one? I will vacuum that in a minute. Okay. And then this I should need to cut off just 2 of the little dots. Okay. All right. And then that will go in. That will go in there like that. And then they'll just kind of come. Am I not having enough space? I need to go from here to here. How come it fit on that side? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to tinker with it. I feel like I have to cut off more on that side. That shouldn't be. Anyways, that's gonna be our frame. You guys can even see because my big head is literally in the way. But I don't know, maybe it's crooked or something, which it probably is. So I'm gonna have to make sure that these are straight, dead on, and then glue these in like so, and then adjust them to fit in there. I know. At some point I made the extra one, didn't even realize that I did. So I think that'll be really pretty. I've already been on for 2 hours. Sorry. I've been on here a long time. Well, I wasn't on Friday and Saturday, so okay. So tomorrow, what we have to do is I had to figure out a color that we want to paint the frame. Because again, I don't want the frame to be, you know, I want it to still be neutral. So we might end up painting it something, I don't know, we might like a vintage beige color, something like that, or maybe even like the hazelnuts and then antique it up like we did out here. And then we still need to paint the outside of the trim. So, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So there's still quite a bit, but I'm excited to get it finished up. So tomorrow when we come back, I'll be comfortable with, you know, putting down the transfers, because those will need to go on first, since I'm actually, because I know already that I'm going to screw them up. So I'm going to put them where they belong. There we go. So tomorrow when we come back, we'll put on the gold transfer. And then remember, that is available with my Mara. And I believe you might want to check, because I think she has IOD discount going on right now, which is amazing, because that's not something that happens often. And so if you need any of your IOD molds, transfers, stamps, it's time to get it. So anyhow, I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your week. Can you guys see the colors in there? Well, now it's wet because the baby wipes. But I don't know if you guys can see all the different colors in there. It's so pretty. Anyhow, so I will be back here tomorrow. We get back to the regular scheduled programming, and then we get to finish her. So I hope you guys have a great rest of... Oh, I didn't even know Teresa Renee was here. Hi, Teresa Renee. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. I'm still a little nervous about that cross hanging on to there. So I think I am going to back it. Like I said, I'm going to go get a couple of some wood blanks and back the corners, because this is going to be so heavy that I don't trust it. So, all right. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.